somebody else wants to.
Go for it.
So it started off as just, we're going to go check up on maybe some other loose ends, leads, before we go talk to the mayor.
Right.
And then we ended up going all up and down the city. I think, so we talked to the barkeep down in the lower city, and he had some interesting information for us. I think first of all was there was a party of adventurers that came through here a month or two ago before the pyramid showed up, who wanted to speak with the mayor urgently.
The new mayor, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was after the old mayor died.
Right.
So, and then the other thing that we learned from him is there has been somebody spotted in the dark hours of the night dragging something about person-sized and cumbersome through the snow to one of the warehouses.
Right. Over near the waterfall-ish area.
Yes. So, since it wasn't dark out yet, we put a pin in the warehouse thing and went to go talk to the guard captain at the north gate, who told us to go talk to the people on this island over here, who are the Narathi Relief Force, who know the
some of them were part of
those
the adventurers.
Yes. Yeah, some of those adventurers are working for, or part of that force. And we talked to one of them, who...
Yeah, we talked to Daruthiel.
Yes.
Yes. Who told us that they were tasked with finding an heirloom of the old mayor's family in an old ruin that they were going to bury the old mayor with. And that was a perilous quest. Unfortunately, he didn't know much about what this artifact was, or why they wanted to bury the old mayor with it, or why it had been lost in a ruin for who knows how long. But we then decided to put a pin in that for a little bit, because it was getting dark, so we wanted to stake out the warehouse and see if we could spot this individual that had been previously spotted. And we did. We saw them dragging something along in the snow. The ravens were swarming about, but they weren't bothering this clearly pretty vulnerable person. And then when we went to go investigate, we couldn't find them anywhere, but we did, after some investigation, find a secret hole in the floor of this warehouse where somebody seems to have been dumping dead bodies. And that is part of this larger cave network that we can't really see. And that's...
The other thing I remember about the dragging, and I could be wrong, but my recollection is that the footsteps in the snow and the drag marks in the snow disappeared several feet away from the front door of the warehouse that we eventually went into.
Yes. And I don't think we were able to figure out what the deal
No.
with that was.
Yeah, that was strange.
Maybe they got raptured by the pyramid. Who knows?
Yeah. So our plan now is basically go down into the cave. We did go back to the Adventurers Guild, and did we buy 5 climbing kits? I don't think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we actually put those on our character sheets, but we bought 5 climbing kits and 3 scrolls of gentle landing.
Yes, and we have plenty of rope to reach the bottom. So with the climbing kits, we have a way to relatively safely get back out the same way we came in.
Did we tell anyone what we were doing? Did we tell the guild leader what we were planning on doing?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We did. We told, I believe, the receptionist and told her to pass along the message to the guild master when he was available.
Yeah.
So
that's about all I got.
Yeah, I think we're all up to speed there.
Yep.
Oh, we might have caught some ill-intended individuals' attention in the lower city, but we're not sure about that.
All right,
Somebody followed OB out of the tavern, but we kind of scared them off before we could figure out what the deal was. I think that was the only thing.
Yeah.
That's basically all it. And you guys are just like looming above the hole now, I believe, in the warehouse, if I recall.
Time to start our descent into the darkness.
Quite.
Okay. So what is the plan of action here, specifically?
Well, let's see. I think probably smart to send one of the heavies down first. And then let the casters come down so that the rope is guarded on both ends.
That makes sense to me.
Although, I mean, like, if somebody forced me, I probably could not stop them from, like, dropping the rope or something. Like, if it came down to it.
Well, so the climbing kit should, like, mechanically, I am not a climber myself. I don't know what this would, like, actually visually look like, but mechanically it prevents you from getting the crit fail effect on climbing, I believe. So basically you're not going to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose we should tie our ropes to something strong up here in the warehouse.
Yeah, there are plenty of pillars that support the warehouse itself, so you could probably wrap them around pretty easily. maybe use the appropriate knots and so on. No problem.
I'm sure, like, Dronin and I probably picked something up from the ship crew
Yeah,
while we were traveling.
I don't see why not.
Don't see why not.
I gotta remove some
That
hero
was
points.
good.
I love bad jokes, by the way.
Let me change that party thing here real quick. One, here we are. As appropriate. Okay. So we got who's heading down first?
I suppose I will, or would you like to?
I can go down first because I have dark vision. I'll be able to see a little further.
Okay. And you're just gonna use the climbing kit, right? Basically to rappel down, or
Yeah.
Okay. You are trained in athletics at least, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna make you roll for it, so you can do it. All right. So you'll go down what seems to be, I'll say you descend about 100 feet initially. It'll take some time. Still pretty dark, and then you descend about another 100, and then at this point, I want you to make a perception check for me.
Okay. Open or secret?
You can make it open.
Okay. I'm so good at perception.
I mean, that's what a champion does. They're champions of perception. Okay. It's at this point where you get to see just maybe these flickers of gems begin to like refract. You can make. I don't think you're gonna. You can make a nature or society check. I'll do whatever's better on your roll. So you can roll
Okay.
both, roll both, and we'll take whatever's better.
Okay, well, it's probably going to be society because I don't have nature.
Okay.
But, oh, well, there's always a chance.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's why I asked for both.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, so you can recognize that this gem. Initially, you just thought it's a shiny stone, but on second hand, you're reminded of how it's supposed to refract light. But this seems to be moonstone, but this moonstone is not emitting light when it normally should. And then other than that, you don't really know much more about moonstone.
Interesting. Is this like a known phenomenon that certain things can suppress a moonstone's light, or?
You only ever recall moonstones being, emitting light, so you seeing it without light is weird.
Disconcerting. Anyway, do I see anything moving? Does it seem safe?
I'll just say you can see just the refractions of like a large vein of moonstone, like as the deeper you go down. It went from like some of these limestones into a cave full of moonstone, but for some reason it's not emitting any light.
Okay.
All right. As you continue down, I presume,
Yes.
you reach about 300 feet, and you hit the bottom. As you hit the bottom, it is damp. It is quiet. It is unnerving, this area. Just a little bit next to where you land, you see and smell this horrible stench. It is just death. You can see at this point, hidden away from where you would normally be able to see from the hole, a pile of bodies here. Doesn't seem like you recognize any of these bodies, but it seems to be at least 3-4 people right now. Maybe a little bit more. Some of them are a little mangled. Hard to say.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll take one more visual sweep around.
As you do that, you see 3 passages that connect from this cave. One to your left, which clearly seems to go deeper, one that goes straight ahead, seems to be on the same level, and one that ascends up to your right. Amongst all of these, it looks like these paths are open, but you're not too sure what might be lurking just beyond the corners of them.
Okay.
And obviously, in addition to that, this entire cavern is just filled with moonstone, but all not emitting light.
Interesting. What happens if I just walk over a little closer to it?
Which?
The moonstone. Is it on like surface level, ground level?
Yeah, I would say like there's some on against the walls that you can clearly, get within reach.
Okay. I'm going to use light.
Okay. Right.
Excuse me.
As you cast light into it, you see it illuminate for a moment, and then your light seems to get snuffed out.
Ah, okay. Okay. So there is light suppression here. That's not good. Chat, I think we're good.
Let me check something.
Let's see. What else do I have? I have a...
What was our signal for you to tell us to come down? Like shaking the rope, maybe?
Yeah. What happens if I try to light a torch?
When you go to try to light a torch, it will ignite, and I'll say everyone above you sees your light ignite as the light radiates from the torch. And for what seems to be a moment, it seems to flicker, but it seems to continuously stay on. It doesn't burn out or anything.
Okay. Alright. Then I'll just keep the torch lit, and I'm assuming now they can see me, so I'm just gonna wave down the next person.
All right. Who's coming down?
I'll go down.
Okay. And I assume you're also trained in athletics, right?
I am trained in athletics,
All right. You don't need to roll.
so I will use my skills and my
course.
kit
Of course. All right.
to repel.
Yep. You'll rappel down. You'll make it down safely. And you will experience the same things that I described to Nurixa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It seems to be quite safe, and I mean, other than the unnerving and stench, feelings you get, seems all good. Seems all good.
I'll wave down the next person if they can see me in the light.
Okay. I think OB will go down next then. Okay, he's not trained in athletics, so he will roll. Because he's good at this. Be fine. My god. Oh my god.
Can I donate a hero point?
No,
to
it's
him?
okay. He'll have hero points. I'll have him reroll his athletics check. Jesus Christ. There you go. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. He gets down. Maybe initially at the start when he's trying to rappel down, it's like, I've never done this before. Maybe loses his balance. Maybe makes a slip up. Ooh, he manages to catch himself. He rappels down a little bit more carefully. And he will make his way down here. And then will we have Mai or Dronin go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. I'll ask about the same thing.
Anybody want to guess what my athletics is?
+1.
Probably not great.
0.
Well,
Yeah.
you make a flat check, I think.
What could the DC to come down a rope possibly be?
There you go. See, you're good. You're all good.
I'm lucky. I live a charmed life. I'm a swashbuckler, actually. I lied to you all.
Yep. Gymnast, right?
Yeah.
You might have had again the same slip up. Not exactly your line of work, but you're able to get down, no problem. Albeit carefully and precautiously. And then Dronin. You don't need a roll.
Yep.
You can just go down.
As Dronin is halfway down, I cast message as a whisper up to him, and I say, "Hurry up! It is absolutely disgusting here. We need to get out of this place."
Can we slow down?
All right. Well, the man with the horn said. 3 horns, sorry. Okay, as you all make your way down to the same level of caves, I'll have you all roll one last perception check. A group check. Maybe this will be an advantage.
It most certainly will.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Maybe OB can save the day. Okay. Okay. And then Alloy, you can roll me an Arcana check as well.
Yay.
All right. So now that you have a closer look of all the things around you, I'll just start off with what my sees with the Moonstone. So you would know that Moonstone, in particular, is known to be cold and emits a cold aura, in addition to the light it emits. But it's also known for its ability to absorb magic or amplify certain types of magic. But that doesn't seem to be very true for either of those things right now when you look at the Moonstone here. Because normally it would be emitting light as a result of it absorbing or consuming magic. It's as if it's being manipulated in some way. Other than that, you will all see, since you guys do succeed, within the three passages that connect up or to their respective passage tunnel. At least the one to the left that goes deeper has a almost wall of force or this shimmering wall blocking things from entering, it seems. But the one straight ahead is open, and the one to the right is closed. Walled off, sorry, with that shimmering veil.
Well, one way to go.
That certainly narrows it down for us. Onward, I suppose. Let's try to be as quiet as we can.
And I will ask for a fortitude save as well from all of you, as the stench of this place is not on your side. Okay. This is where you guys are supposed to shine, right?
There it is.
Good.
Come on, OB. Okay. Just the wizard. Smile. Okay. You're going to be sick in one, Mai, so you can spend some time retching it if you wish.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. All right. But otherwise, you're all good. Okay. Yeah, as long as you didn't critically fail this, it probably would have been fine. Okay. So, as you walk through this first area here, straight ahead, you can see that, the passages here are particularly positioned in a way as, it's positioned in a way where it creates kind of a natural ledge, and it would be ideal for if an ambush were to happen, if you were to continue on. I just gave it to Obi. Yeah, it's fine.
Thumbs up.
The ledge is in front of us.
Yes,
a
in
ledge,
front of you. Yeah, 'cause the
going
ceiling-
upward.
So the passage continues straight on, and then the ceiling begins to drop as the cavern itself and the passage itself kind of drops as well, kind of making a blind spot, so to speak. But aside from that, you can see that here in particular, that there are some older masonry present. It's intact, but it does seem to be showing some amount of stress, as you can see fractures that seem to be consistent with repeated impacts. And in this particular case, the fractures begin grow from the bottom and then rising to the top.
Huh.
Does the passage that we're in, is the floor stone? Can we tell if people have been walking here often?
Make a survival check. Group survival check if you wish. Doesn't really matter.
Throwing my +1 into the pot.
Nothing.
I can throw my +3 if you'd like it.
Okay, we'll just take whatever's the highest number.
That helped.
Okay, Dronin, OB, Narixa. You three can definitely tell that there has been more recent traffic in this particular area, yes. But yes, it is stone. At least the floor is stone.
I'm going to slowly move to the side of the passageway before we continue.
Who's leading us right now?
It is a good question.
I just say the dark vision one.
OB is holding a torch, so I mean, it's kind of just up to you.
Yeah. I mean, I figure Dronin and Neri could probably be walking side by side, right? Like, it's not that narrow.
Yeah, it's not narrow by any means.
So we have a solid front line.
I mean, I'll be in the back.
OB will be right in front of you. Hi.
Well, let's be on our guard, I suppose. Who knows what we're going to find here?
Maybe we can draw them out somehow if there is somebody there. I could light another torch and throw it.
Okay. As you throw and ignite this torch, as it kind of jumps down, so to speak, in the direction you throw it, the only thing you hear is its sound reverberate off the walls. The light ignites. It's this point where you are going to hear footsteps from up ahead, from almost out of nowhere, as if they just apparated into existence.
Huh. That's over the other side of the ledge where we can't see.
Yes.
Okay, can somebody stealthy go up to the ledge and have a peek?
I'll go up. I will sneak up to the ledge as quietly as possible.
I will be close behind, but not visible. Not in any place where I would be visible.
Okay. Elenir, you can make a stealth check for me. Secret, of course.
Sure.
as you go up to the ledge and try to be sneaky about it. Maybe it's because it's a lot darker than you normally expected, but you hit a rock and it hits against the ledge and it falls off.
Oh no.
And any amount of stealth seems to fail.
Whoops.
And it's at this point you can hear the footsteps echo closer, but it's not consistent in how they pace themselves. It's as if they're jumping around. And eventually, as it gets closer, you hear the footsteps become more heavy in nature, becoming more of thuds and louder thuds as it echoes closer towards you.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just gonna go
Come-
up to the...
Come up here,
ledge.
everyone. There's someone here.
Is the passage straight on enough past the ledge that I can see what's coming?
Yeah, I'd say so. It is at this point, as you try to look at what is coming, you are going to see this humanoid clearly wearing, seems to be as if they were like a guard or a soldier, but unlike a regular undead, this undead seems to be more purposeful, and it seems to be more responsive as it looks up and tries to see, looks at you. You see it with a weapon in hand, sword, and as it looks at you all, it jumps, and you, with great strength, you see it jump towards the ledge, about halfway towards you. And it wants to try to climb after you, it seems. What do you do?
It's just
How high-
one humanoid-sized thing.
Mm-hmm.
How high is the ledge?
I would say 20 feet total. So it jumped about 10 feet up. You can see its sword kind of sticking into the wall, using it as a way to keep itself up. But it is very purposeful in how it approaches itself towards you all.
I'm going to cast a light spell and put the 4 orbs, like maybe spread them out to a reasonable amount that can kind of light up this area a little bit so that we can see better. Because I'm confused why there were so many footsteps and then one creature's here.
You cast the light spell. Position the orbs as you would. You see the orbs apparate, and then they become visible. You see the creature a little bit more visible. The attire it wears seems to be equivalent of maybe like a sergeant or a captain of some kind. Clearly, it's been some time since it has died. But as the light illuminates for just a moment, it gets snuffed out. And you don't know why.
So it's about 10 feet from me.
Yes.
Let me see. Can I attempt to trip it off the wall with my Gisarm? Is it close enough to do that?
It technically
Because it
would
is a
be.
reach weapon.
It would be. So yes, you can try. Let's see how this
Okay.
goes. Otherwise,
Okay.
something might happen.
Let's see.
I think something was gonna happen either way.
Well, you don't know that.
Nah.
That's not particularly good for you. No, that's a lot better.
That's more like it.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be, if I look at my numbers here, 30? And trip is against reflex, right? Or is it fortitude? I forget. I'm looking.
I think it's reflex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reflex D6. Okay. Yeah, that would be a crit success. So it will fall, and it'll take some extra damage in addition to the fall. It's at this point where I'll kind of have you roll initiative, so to speak. But I'll let you decide whether or not you really want to fight it or not. We'll see. But it is pretty clear that this seems to be, at least in their past life, a very experienced soldier. And given how high they jumped and much strength they seem to possess, at least just the general aura that they carry and like exude themselves, it's quite a bit. Let me do this real quick. All right, I'll just have you roll initiative for me. We'll see how it goes from there.
Roll in.
And you can use athletics if you want, Rixa.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see.
I'll just reset your initiative.
Okay.
Be with a perception.
My wreath on.
I assume you'd rather have.
I would like to keep the 22 if you will
Yeah,
allow it.
that's fine. Okay. These guys. Okay. Does perfect. um. What? Okay. Wonderful. They will roll your initiative with athletics. Okay, a little bit of a theater of a mind thing here. So you're at the top of the ledge, the rest of you as well. Dronin, you are first. You definitely see Nrixa do something towards the ledge and trip this undead creature all the way to the bottom. It does seem to have taken a decent amount of damage already, but you probably, at least given its stature and how it seems to be acting, it does look like it carries an unrelenting passion with it. What do you want to do as you see this thing at the bottom? No, about 20 feet for you.
Like a 20-foot drop?
Yeah.
So are we fighting them?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I'm just gonna delay, I think.
Okay. All right, Mai. You're up. You can see. I'll just say you all can you've kind of moved up towards the ledge after Nyx tripped it. You can see at the bottom
Mhm.
there, prone. And I should probably put the token there so you guys can target it real quick. There we go. What would you like to do? Seems like at least Dronin, who reacted first, does not seem to do anything, or is at least waiting for the rest of you to do something.
Hmm. I'm just going to I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay, you're gonna feel magic all around you. It is lingering and also persistent, as if something is casting or repeatedly casting whatever this magic is. And I think you're only heightened, yeah, heightened 2, so there's no
Yeah.
illusion magic here. That's what I'll say.
Okay. I am gonna take a few steps back, so all the meat shields are in front of me.
Okay. By me. Right. It would be Enrix's turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. So I'm trying to remind myself how this works precisely. If I want to ready an action, it's 2 actions, right?
That is correct.
Okay. And then it would spend my reaction to perform that action. Okay.
Yep.
And the end
What I'm
thing is, it has to be one action thing that you're readying.
Yes. What I am going to do is first I'm going to cast shield on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to ready my action to do the same thing when it gets within reach.
Okay.
Back fiend.
Okay. At the
Can I
end.
hop in?
Okay, yeah, I was about to ask. You're gonna hop in, Val. Okay, as you react to Nerix's end of her turn, what would you like to do?
So are we all just kind of like staring down at him?
Yeah.
Pointing and laughing, I assume.
I'll quick draw.
Yeah, this thing is
A
Yeah.
javelin.
Alright, yeah, make your attack roll at this thing.
Actually, I clicked the wrong one. Hold up.
Is it not your striking one? There you go.
Yeah. I kind of want to use the potency crystal, but like I don't want to leave my javelin down there, and I don't feel like, going down there. So.
Okay. Fine by me.
Range penalty -2,
Oh,
and we
wait.
roll a 2.
Oh, there is no
bruh.
penalty. Wait, there wouldn't be a penalty.
I don't know. It was automatically applied. It's probably because he's right next to me on the map. No, or no, he's 37 feet.
He's technically 37 feet. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is like a world map. It's supposed to be like a lot larger. Okay. Well, you'd still miss. There's no range penalty. As you shoot your javelin, draw it out pretty fast. You throw it at it. It just barely dodges it, gets out of the way despite being prone, and then your javelin returns back to your hand. Got 2 actions left.
I'll drop it and then draw my sword.
You can just swap it, you know. You can spend an action to swap
Oh
for
yeah, I
another
guess
weapon.
I'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't think I'm going anywhere. But yeah, I'll do that. I mean, I already had my sword equipped with 2 hands for some reason, but
Okay, that's fine. So,
I think I'm just gonna not use my last action.
yeah. All right. It is going to be the thing's turn next. You are going to see it kind of have this vapor released from its mouth, and within that vapor seems to be this necromantic energy, this corrupted energy, and then begins to say a few words. And it'll say, by the decree of the conductor, come to me. And I'll have you all make a will save for me. This is an auditory and mental effect if it matters.
It does matter. I am
Oh.
going to try to react to that.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Counter performance. There you go.
All right, let's see what happens. As it says that, I will say, we do not need to come to you.
Okay.
Ooh,
16.
that doesn't seem very good.
One step better if it's better than the saving throw. The DC of the saving throw would be a lot higher than that. Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, if you wish to reroll, it's up to you.
Right. Oh, sure. Let's do it. I'll re-roll that performance check with a hero point.
I'd be my guest.
Oh,
Oh, what a
Okay.
shame. What
Well,
a shame.
there it is.
All
Rolling a
right.
will save now.
Yeah, will saves.
Oh no.
That hurts.
Nice knowing you.
Okay.
What can I say? He's really, really convincing.
Yeah, guess so.
I'm just like, yeah, we should do that. Makes sense.
Oh man. Okay. Well, so Dronin, you rolled yours, yeah. So Dronin, Galenir, and I'll roll for OB. Right, he can at least succeed. Okay, he succeeds. All right, so the ones that failed, Galenir, and Dronin, you are
21 fails?
Yep, 21 fails
Oh,
by
geez.
1.
Damn.
You are compelled to spend your next action to move towards the undead. And that will be its turn as it uses its last action to stand up. Alright, Galenir.
Can I climb down the cliff towards it? Is that reasonable?
Yeah, it's just you just have to spend like a move action to getting closer
Yeah.
towards it, basically.
All right. I'm gonna climb down. Here's my athletics.
I think this is the one time when if you're climbing in combat, you're off guard, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have combat climber.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, only if I delayed until after him. God damn it.
Yeah, I was curious whether or not because... yeah, there you go. All right. So you're off guard.
Off guard, and I'm like 5 feet down the cliff now.
Yes, you're 5 feet down on the ledge.
And my 2 remaining actions I can
Yeah,
use
you can
normally.
do whatever.
I'm gonna climb back up.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Let's
Seems
try
reasonable
that.
to me.
Oh, I don't. That's a
That's a
failure,
fail. I
probably.
think 50.
Yeah, so I just stay where I am.
Yep.
I'm gonna try climbing third action.
Go over it.
Hey,
Yeah, there
we
you go. You're good.
All right, back up on the ledge, and I say, "Does anyone know what that thing is?" And that's my turn.
Cool. Cool. All right, OB is... he's a recall knowledge person. Pretty sure.
Ob, what is that thing?
He's gonna do his best. Recall knowledge. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe he can stratagem this. Yeah, he would skill stratagem this. Okay. He will ask one question. What do you guys want him to ask? What would be the most useful thing for you guys in this context?
Weakness?
Okay.
Does it have any other fun tricks like that?
Okay. I'll say it has an ability. Here, I'll give you a 2 for 1. It has an ability where it can attack, make 2 strikes, and stride. And if both attacks hit, you get pushed away for 2 actions. And then its other attack is it's a passive, so to speak. If it hits you with its attack, you're going to become drained. And it will stack.
Okay.
But other than that, it seems to have a parry ability.
Okay.
I will say, since this is knowledge probably doesn't matter anymore, but the thing that it would try to force you, it seems to be once in an encounter type of thing.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I guess Obi would draw his bow and shoot it. Yeah, this thing would be loaded. I don't care.
Think. Oh, it's a rotary bow.
Yeah, it's the rotary thing.
I was gonna say it's probably bad to leave bow loaded all the time. I think that's bad for the string.
Hold on, let me do this. There you go. Yeah, I should fix it. There you go. Oh my god. Hit. No, it didn't hit. Wait, what? Why did it not hit? Okay, now I know
Range
why it didn't hit.
increment?
Range
No.
increment of.
It's not that.
Oh no.
It's not that.
Okay.
Yep, okay. Yeah. I'll just say it misses with 1 by 1. Okay. We'll spend his last action to reload this thing, the next chamber. And
Oh, is it because it's prone?
No, it's not prone anymore. It stood up.
Oh yeah. It's like,
All right. Well, anything you want to do?
Wait, did you see the DC was 21?
What for what?
The compelling
It was
movement?
22.
Oh, okay, so I gotta walk forward. Yes.
Yep, that's it. There you go. You did intentionally step
Gonna,
back a little bit.
yeah. But I don't think anybody can stop me. I move with a purpose, and I climb without a purpose.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh no!
Oh, good lord.
Oh my god, where's your hero point?
I'm gonna save it.
What?
Are you sure?
I think this is like the situation to use a hero
Okay,
point.
I'll use it. Oh my gosh.
I'm not
This is
sure
like
you'd be
the
able to
use
climb,
case.
actually.
Oh, see, there you go! Even better!
Okay. Wait, so does that mean I
Okay,
move
so now you're 10
feet?
feet down.
Okay. What do I got for spells here?
You got a lot.
I mean, like half of it is gentle landing, so
Yeah, that's a lot. Think about it. You don't have to worry about falling ever again. For now.
am I within like melee range of this guy?
No, it does not seem.
Okay. I wasn't sure about the theater of mind part.
Yeah. Like, you're 10 feet above it, so it's fine.
Let's just try and climb up again.
Okay.
Like, hopefully.
Okay.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no.
Is that a failure or like a falling failure?
I would say. Hold on. How?
Probably DCs for this thing.
And well, I determined the DC, and I think. Yeah, it would be a crit fail.
Okay. Glad I used that hero point. I'm glad that you convinced me to use the hero point. And now I'm out of
Okay.
hero points.
Well,
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Gentle Landing.
Okay. You won't fall. Like, you won't fall prone and take damage, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna be next to it, basically within melee range of the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I think I'll spell check that.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Nope. Okay.
This is not the day.
Oh, could I roll a spell check for my... Do focus points count?
No, focus points do not.
Okay, cool.
It's mostly just for actual spell slots. That's all.
Got it.
All right. Nerixa, are you gonna help your fellow elf? I think I can't remember.
oh boy. Well, that's definitely a tough one there.
If you jump down, you won't take any damage. I still have another Gentle Landing.
That you are going to cast on.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to.
Well, I do want to help my compatriot out. So I'm going to I assume there's some kind of signal between them, but I am going to follow my down.
Following the expert, perfect.
The expert at falling.
Are you jumping?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's my other Gentle Landing.
Okay. Oh.
I'll get it back.
Okay. Yeah, you will get it back. Alrighty. So you leap down without taking fall
Yes.
damage or prone. That's one action. You are within melee range of this creature. What would you like to
Okay.
proceed?
Well, let's see. Let me
Just gonna put
look.
people that are gonna at least put it a little bit more. This is what it's looking like right now.
Yeah.
And then,
Let me- Okay, a 30 was crit success. That's pretty high. I think there's a pretty decent chance of success here if I just go to trip it again.
okay, be my guest. Trip, trip, trip. It helps everybody. Oh,
There we go.
nice. Yeah, he does fall prone.
Okay. And then with my last action, I'm going to do a map strike.
Alrighty.
Actually, no, its AC is high enough that I'd have to roll like a 19 to hit. So instead, I'm going to cast shield on myself.
Okay, okay. Fine by me.
That was a scary sound.
Yeah, it is a scary sound.
Yeah, it's very sinister.
Zoom.
But anyway.
Alright, Dronin, you're at the top of the ledge here. It's prone once again to your friends.
Yo,
or companions are down
So
there.
you said I have to go towards him. Do I have to stride or can I jump?
You can do whatever you wish. It has to just be a
'Cause
move
I
action.
failed, right?
Yes. It needs to be a move action towards it. That's all that matters.
So can I just jump on it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I want to Goomba stomp him. What?
Alright. You will make a reflex save then. Since you're falling onto a creature, and... Okay, he succeeds, so he'll take half the damage of whatever you take. So you're gonna take 10 damage, he's gonna take 5 damage. But you will not fall prone. Alright, as you land on top of him and basically next to him, what do you want to do? You spend your one action to them.
I'm gonna shift
I've never seen this one
to
before.
Borrowed Edge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna strike.
Alrighty.
Sounds about right.
That is a nice hit.
Nice.
1 in a 10. Wow.
Not bad, not bad. We take those.
Alright. It will take that damage. And as you hit it with the spirit portion part of your weapon, it does seem to take an extra amount of damage. Interesting. Interesting how that works. Alright, and that is your turn. Okay. The captain is going to stand up. It is then going to make 2 attacks. I'm gonna do this at random. See who's the target. Alright. Wizard. Wizard moment. 1 attack.
That's clearly
Take some
not eeny, meeny,
resistance.
miny, mo. You only want eeny, meeny, miny?
Oh, no, I did the eeny, meeny, miny.
Oh my god. captain is cheating. It's not.
Alright, champion's resistance. Okay, pretty good.
Man,
That is
do I have
basically...
the resistance?
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
you do.
Although I have it twice. There we go.
Right, 10 points of damage from you. And then it's gonna...
I'm gonna make a strike.
Yeah, go for it. As you go for a strike, it will attempt to parry that. So basically what it will do is if it meets your attack, which it's going to be affected by map, I guess, at this point, it will reduce it a little bit.
Ooh.
Okay, it will not reduce it, but yeah. Okay, we'll take its damage.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, 16 points. Nice, nice. And then it will make its second attack.
Fuck.
that's crazy.
Cat suck sister, what?
He's
This thing is
cheating. They're not eating me
metagaming.
right now. Isn't there a map on this?
Yeah, it is map.
Is it second map?
For this one, yes.
That still hits by 7?
Well, okay, but it did parry.
The parry's not
Does-
it's not an attack thing. It's just there to
Okay.
try to reduce damage.
My God.
Okay.
I'm dying. You're all gonna let me die.
How we looking, wizard? I gave you everything I could.
All right, and then from there, it's just going to reposition itself behind you, Rexa. And that's its turn. All right. Kalinir.
Yes. I will start by casting a soothe on my
Thank you.
and
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
Thank you.
good value. And
Your-
then I will
your efforts are appreciated.
then I will go ahead and cast a courageous anthem at that point.
Okay.
Oh, that aura is not going to work. Well, you know what?
It's fine.
Drag it onto yourself.
Yeah, just drag it onto yourselves. That's all you need to do.
Or you could just add one afterwards. I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. You can make your spell check for your soothe as well.
Oh yes, thank you. Spell check.
That was a second rank
It's a
soothe too, right?
Second rank. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nope.
no soothing for later. Okay. Devise a stratagem from Obi. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Oh. Well,
I don't know if the 14 would help there.
yeah, not hit.
Also, but it has range penalty too.
Oh, wait. Minus.
And
that would hit.
and a courageous anthem.
Yeah, it would hit.
Beautiful.
10 points. And he will use his last action to recall knowledge again. Go. Okay, since he does pretty well, he's gonna say this. Its lowest saves are reflex, then fortitude. Its current HP is at 16, and it has resistance to cold and void, but weakness to spirit and vitality. The weakness is a value of 10. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, mine.
We're gonna hand it the apprentice.
Okay.
This guy.
Yep.
Da 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 da. Oh, I was not targeting. I am sorry.
It hits.
Thank you.
Roll the damage.
I gotta switch my staff because I forgot to switch. Dude. Oh my god. This is kind of awkward, isn't it? You gotta put that onto you.
You mean the effect? Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Roll your damage.
16.
12.
And then one action left.
Yeah. It's
Are there any unattended rocks around here?
There's plenty. There's plenty.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that because that was an attack, so it's gonna have map. So we're just gonna do electric arc on him.
Okay. It is in range. It's gonna make a saving throw. It looks like it's on its last legs. And that is a critical failure with a natural 1. And this disintegrates and destroys this undead.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yay.
Nicely done.
Nice, very nice. Of which you are going to get some nice amounts of XP for. Whether, I don't know if it's going to matter that much, but you know how it goes. You are going to get 64 points of experience. I think that should be for you. All right.
Yep.
But otherwise, it does have some loot on it, but not nothing too spectacular. Nothing to call home about.
+1 rune ain't bad.
Yeah, there's 2 striking runes there. Jonan, do you want to pick those up?
I suppose. How heavy is it? Never mind. That's fine.
We can transfer them later.
Speaking of heavy things, I'm encumbered because of my climbing kit. Can I give anyone this bow? Or should I toss it on the ground?
I check if I'll be encumbered.
I am actually pretty close to my limit.
I'll leave
I
it on the
can-
guard then. If
I
you
mean,
want it, take it.
Sure, I'll be the loot goblin.
Okay. I was gonna say I have a spacious pouch, so I could take it, but
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm a strong boy. Yeah.
He's big and
I think that
strong.
would
He
be
doesn't
easier.
need no spacious pouch.
His back is enough to carry the weight of all these weapons.
Come on with my bag.
But yeah,
Yeah, I could probably throw the armor in there. Oh,
so
no,
I will
couldn't.
say that was a level 6 creature. So congrats.
Nice, nice.
yay.
I'll swap to a. Can I use one of these?
Yeah, you're fine.
Big, 8 HP, and I guess I can take 10.
Take 10, like
Oh,
in
I thought you said
3.5?
I can take 10. I was like, you're healing yourself?
I'm healing myself and you. I'll use the radiant part too.
Yeah, I thought you said I'm gonna take 10.
Yeah, I'm
as
just
in
bashing
you were
your
gonna
head
take
in.
10. I was like, wow, doing it right in
Thanks for
front
the
of me.
life. Thanks for the life.
Thank you. Thank you.
God, the children, man.
That's how I feel about my birds today.
Yeah. Anyways,
They're just like,
Are we spending 10 minutes?
no, I
Waiting
don't.
here?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
They're not taking 10 as
that
in
was
from
like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Got it, got it.
They're
got
not
it.
doing like the take 10 3.5 rule or whatever. It's
Got it. It's
uh,
like I'll refocus if we want to take 10 minutes, but we don't have to.
anyone that's injured,
Hmm.
yeah, all good. But yeah, so at this point, the cave passage continues on, and you can see what seems to be a cavern just up ahead. But it seems like the entrance to this part of the cavern has been deliberately collapsed. Like it's not like fully covered, but like it makes it so it deters most people from traversing on. But you definitely can tell, especially with the detect magic that's going on from my, there is like, technically this is not in lore, but you know, there's like necromantic energy like emanating from there.
Spooky.
Okay. Is it like fully blocked?
No, it's not fully blocked. So like you could like climb up the rubble in front of the tunnel, and you could probably pass through it. But
Okay.
like it's just there to like deliberately deter most people if they for some reason pass through here.
Okay.
That's what it seems.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and climb up just so that I could see past the rubble.
Okay. So as you see past the rubble, you are going to see this larger cavern. And clearly to you, you can see what seems to be a storage room, a ritual site, and beyond it is another passageway, but this one seems to be has that same shimmer, that same veil that blocks anyone from entering. But immediately you can tell that this room is just filled with Orcus, icons and so on and so forth. You don't see anyone here, though. At least not immediately.
Okay. Well, I'll wave the party forward and... Okay, first, actually, does the cavern look stable? Is it going to continue collapsing?
I'll say this is kind of. I think you would probably pose this to the party as well. Maybe get their opinion. So I'll have you do a group check of perception or survival. Obviously, you will get different answers depending on what you roll. OP will roll perception. All right.
Nary's distracted by all the fucking heresy in here.
Of course. All the wonderful icons and these really ornate ritual sites. Okay. So, with the perception check, the ones that are kind of looking around the cavern, you figure that it's stable enough for it. Like, it doesn't seem like it's in any position where it would collapse, but it is always a possibility. At least currently, with how things seem to be set up in this room, probably not a big deal right now. But for you, Dronin, you figure that if there was enough pressure or enough force, something that might even like the lightest tap, it seems like, figuratively speaking, that could set off a chain reaction. It would be possible to have a collapse be made.
So it would have to be purposeful, is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good enough for me. Are we all good with continuing forward?
Onward, yes.
I suppose
Onward
so.
we go.
Okay. So as you go into this room of heresy, as you would put it, right, Nerixa? You're going to find it empty, but all the things of what an Orcus cult might need is stained here. Bits and bobs, people's corpses or body parts, maybe an experiment table where they seem to be putting people's body parts together and so on. But one thing that does stand out to you, Nerixa, that is there is a specific area in the eastern part of this cavern here where it seems like a lot of magic would be concentrated, but only for a short time. And it's seen some use. The only thing that's really immediate is the arcane marks or whatever, the magical marks from where someone would stand, but you can see the imprints of someone's feet on the floor here.
What do you make of this wizard?
Can I roll Arcana to identify them?
Right. It seems like a focal point for where someone would enter and leave this specific area.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's a door of some kind.
Can we use it, or should we wait here and set a trap?
Uh, can we use it? I mean, I'm not high enough level for that, but
I'll have you all roll a perception check for me. Secretly, of course. That reminds me. Of a specific rate. It would. Okay. You can get a +4 bonus to this perception check. So I'll just add 4.
thank you.
Okay. You all come to the conclusion that it is unlikely, but you do find a scroll, maybe a few scrolls in here of translocate. And you can roll a d4 for me to determine how many of those you see. All right, 2 translocate spells. Spell scrolls, sorry. And I'm going to give you this one in particular. Oh, wait, I can't do this one. I forgot, that's an idiot one. Noob mistake. I should just be putting it in your inventory. What am I doing? All right. Here we are. All right, so you'll get 2 of these specific translocate spells as spell scrolls.
I was like reading the scroll description. I was like, this is a weird spell. I'm stupid.
Just first time, first time. I gave you the wrong version. It should be 5th rank, my bad. I'll do that. Alright, there you go. All fixed.
Okay, well, I can't cast this for another 3 levels, so not right now.
I think you can cast them now.
Can
You
you?
have the scrolls.
Yeah, as long as you have the
right?
scroll,
Yeah.
you can cast it. You can learn the spell now, technically, as well. It's just you wouldn't be able to cast it
You just
until...
can't prepare it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this does say I have to know where I have to know my destination.
Hmm?
And I have to have been there. So I assume these markings are to help somebody figure out where to land instead of just somewhere randomly in this cave.
It does seem correct with the logic that you're providing.
So no, we can't use this.
Would we be able to use it if we figured out where this circle connects to?
I mean, it might not connect to anywhere, just might somebody has a scroll and they know if they need to go, if they need to get here, they can use the scroll and get here from anywhere they need to be. Is how I'm figuring it.
Yes, so since they know where the markings are and they've been to this place, if they're within a mile, they can teleport here.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
drop the thing in the chat.
I don't know how translocate works in this system.
It's sort of just dimension door.
That's all.
But 5th rank, it's 1 mile.
Which basically is just
Okay.
all within all of Fallcrest, basically. That's basically the range.
Yeah.
So somebody's coming down here with Mr. Vampire. Was it a vampire? Mr. Uh charismatic man, I don't know. I don't think they were a very high level spellcaster because they do have extra spare scrolls.
So we're in a large cavern now, and it's got lots of ritual looking things and body parts. And
Yeah, it's
the
basic.
far side of the cavern is another one of those shimmering force walls.
Yes.
But
But I mean, other than that, the only thing that's pretty evident is this is all just stuff for Orcus, or whatever an Orcus cult hideout would be.
Is there like a conveniently placed journal or experiment notes?
Yeah, there would be. As you skim through these notes, you are just going to discover that things along the lines of, we need more people dead, we need it to build the army, the day is fast approaching, Verana is expecting victory, waiting for their arrival.
Can you spell that name? Verona. Okay.
And then you will find
And
other excerpt about the pyramid, and that the arrival of the pyramid is not foreseen, but we'll use it as part of the plan.
So the pyramid had nothing to do with these people in the cave here. Interesting. Well, I mean, not nothing, but
That is interesting.
that's... So it just fucking showed up? Okay. Well,
The only other thing you will find about the pyramid is that it has, or anything that mentions the pyramid, is that it has spit out creatures from within, which we will use for our experiments, enhancing the army. Yeah, but for the most part, you kind of just figure they're trying to make golems or flesh golems using mixed match stuff.
okay. Well, gotta figure out. Can't be just letting them do that. I don't really have, like, spells or magic to prevent them from doing stuff like that.
What is the plan? As you're kind of stuck in this room, it doesn't smell that great either. It's kind of gloomy.
If we go over to the wall of shimmering force, can we see beyond it, or
Yeah.
is it kind of? Oh, what I want to know, I guess, is can I tell if it is? Does it seem like it's permanently blocked to me, or do I see any like equipment past it, or foot traffic, or anything that makes me think it's being used? That passage beyond. Or is that not something I could tell from
You can
looking
definitely
through
tell
there?
they're finding a way to bypass the barrier, as there is like footsteps or things being passed through. You just aren't sure how they're doing it, since there doesn't seem to be any notable like signs that they're leaving, aside from the fact that there's clearly something going past it. But
Okay.
the only thing that you can really tell beyond the shimmering veil, you can roll me a society check. You can get a +2 to this. Specifically you, Galanier. And anyone else can join as well.
Without a +2.
Anyone can join on this.
Okay.
What do you all think about this shimmering veil?
I don't think.
He do not think, therefore he do not am.
Yeah. Alright, so Obi, Narixa, and Mai would know that, and specifically this part past the veil, how the walls are carved and how the walls are like inscribed upon. This is reminiscent of a time, and how the stone is calcified is about, like, the techniques are what would be used during the Baal Tarathi time of when it was a human tiefling empire. So that would have been 800 years ago or so. But it's clear that whatever is passed here is also some sort of ritual inscription that I'm not too sure about.
So, it is part of my edicts that I have to destroy undead and put bodies to rest. Is I know it can be a little messy with like stitched together bodies. What?
I will just say that someone's faith is usually pretty unique, or however they're raised to do so would be in line with how they would, put someone to rest. And because,
Okay.
these people are stitched together, you can only do so much, but try to follow whatever your procedure would be normally, and try to give most proper respect.
Okay. Just give them whatever last rites I'm able to. Given the circumstances, and then if I can, just maybe smudge the ritual circle.
Yeah, that will give you a hero point
Yay!
as you are successful in doing that. You'll definitely see that whatever energy that is kind of forcibly put into these corpses, a sense of relief kind of passes through you. You don't know where this comes from, but maybe you think to yourself, what you're doing is correct.
After, I mean, this probably takes a minute. Neri says her prayers. Smudges out a part of the ritual circle. She's clearly very practiced with this. Though there is a kind of tenseness about it. It's clearly a very upsetting thing for her to have to deal with.
Obi would not really say much, but he would try to assist you in what ways he can. You may not be super religious by any means, or the point you are, but he understands what you're doing, and he'll join you.
Yeah, so Neri just gives instructions. I don't know what there would be to do, but
Maybe like setting them up in a specific way. Maybe,
yeah, yeah,
making it so that they can pass off in a more respectful, more honorable way, rather than
yeah.
whatever
Whatever
they've been forced to
pieces
do.
of their souls are stuck in these corpses.
Mhm. And so, as some time passes by, it's pretty quiet, but the rest of you, what do you wish to do? Revelations have been made. maybe some answers have been questions have been answered and otherwise, but it doesn't seem to be a sign of anyone responsible or truly responsible for this here.
What are the markings of the magic made out of?
Which ones, like, in reference to what? Like, which specific magic markings are you?
The teleportation sigil, I guess you would say.
Are you trying to like remember how it's like inscribed, or what's the goal?
No, I
Be
was just
interpreted.
wondering if I could like rub it out,
Oh, okay.
like scratch it out.
Yeah. So there's definitely, if anything, you definitely would be able to kind of like smudge some of it and scratch it out, make it a little bit more inaccurate as to what they remembered, because if it's not really there anymore, you just figure if you can make this place less familiar than what they're normalized to, it's possible the spell would likely fail.
Okay. Yes, I'll try to do that.
Okay. I'll say you can spend like 5 to 10 minutes doing so, maybe doing the rest of the room as well, up to you. And not to get too dirty, I would imagine.
No, I would not get too dirty.
Lanier, Drona.
I feel like there's something that maybe we're missing here. Maybe not. I suppose this could just be like a hidden cavern where they do their evil rituals, and they only teleport to it, so there's no real. I want to look around and see if I want to just do some searching and see if I missed any secret hidden things. Maybe a secret hidden door, or something hidden in a wall or something.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. While
Okay.
everyone else is scratching things out, I'm going to do some more searching around.
Okay. I'll say Obi would be passively helping you doing the same thing, so you can make a perception check from your secret, and you can get a +2 with that. And then, if you don't mind, tell me what I know what you just said, but is there anything out of those things that you're particularly looking for?
Yeah. A secret door. That's what I would look for, is some sort of secret door that they're using to get here in a different way. That's what I would look for.
Before I give you the results of that, Dronin, what would you be doing?
Dude, that's a great question. Probably just watching where we came from.
Make me a perception check as well. I'll say this. For Gileni and Dronin, as you kind of scan the room, in your own ways, the one thing that really feels unnerving about this place is you both feel like as if you're being watched, but you can't really point it out. You don't find any secret doors or any other passages, but at least for you, Glenir, whatever is beyond this veil seems to be one of those things that's adding to your anxiety here about that. But you can't
So
really...
I've just got like a bad feeling about it.
Yeah, you have a bad feeling. The drag marks, the foot marks, beyond it doesn't make much sense. You feel like you're being watched, but you can't point it out, or really, it's on the tip of your tongue. You just don't know what's going on. doesn't seem like there'd be any other way other than the way you came from in the teleportation circle. But at the same time, you do wonder, the captain undead that you killed just prior to entering this room, whilst it seemed intentionally placed, doesn't resemble anything like the things would be found here in this room, especially things that are all mangled up and meticulously, put together to make a better, quote unquote, better version of what they're hoping to do. It's almost as if to you think there's some sort of relationship with whatever is beyond this wall, but whether it's fortunate that it's blocking you from going in or letting out whatever is from down there coming out, not too sure. You're not sure what to put your thoughts. Again, you're just left with who really is responsible. Why are they not here in particular?
Yeah. Okay. This place is giving me the creeps, everyone. Perhaps we should head back up.
I think I've done about all I can here for now. I do wonder. Excuse me. I do wonder if the figure that we saw above may have been the one utilizing this teleportation circle. If their tracks just disappeared with no other evidence. Who's to say they're not in here watching us?
I suppose that's possible. It just seems weird that they would drag something around all the way to the warehouse and then cast a teleportation spell.
Maybe they spotted us.
Possible.
It is strange that they just left us there with the warehouse. Perhaps they didn't expect us to find anything, let alone make it all the way down here.
One thing we could do would be to check in with I'm not sure if I should even say it here, but the person who sent us on this quest.
Yes.
Let them know what we found. Mm-hmm.
Now that we have something concrete, maybe there are more connections to be made. I'm going to go up to the barrier and just squint down the passageway.
Okay. You can make me perception check. I know what you love so much.
Secret or open?
You can make it public.
Okay.
Have we tried going through them?
Don't think you have.
No. I also don't want to know what happens if we just walk into it. I mean, it might be a barrier, it might be an illusion, it might be a disintegrate you painfully barrier.
That's true.
I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
Yeah.
It makes a sound as if like it crackles as the rock hits the veil, and it just bounces off. But nothing else seems to happen.
Nary jumps.
Does the rock look damaged or anyway?
It definitely looks damaged, but it doesn't seem to. You don't know if it's just because it's an object or if it's not a person. You're not too sure if whether or not, but it does seem to have some amount of damage taken. You are in a deeper part of the underground where the stone here might be a little bit more calcified or hardened over time. But as you squint through the passage, you definitely see, maybe it's your eyes playing tricks on you in this heretic-filled place, but maybe like an outline of a person or creature off in the distance, but when you blink again, there's nothing really there.
Hmm.
So,
Let's retreat for now.
you will
Yeah.
retreat.
Sure.
Going back up the way you came.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you will return to the warehouse, unbothered, uninjured, and intact.
I'm also gonna say some prayers for the other bodies that were at the bottom of the hole.
Sure.
But I think this is the point at which we maybe return to the guild hall for a rest.
Yeah. It must be late at night by now,
Quite late.
or early in the morning.
One of the two. As you be cautious about where you walk, especially in the night with the pyramid looming over you and the ravens in eye shot, but they don't seem to see you or don't seem to bother you for whatever reason. Maybe it's the path you take or the cover you have. Not too sure. You eventually make your way up to the guild where the elven receptionist here greets you again. I've notified Guildmaster of what you told me. You will meet with you in the morning when you've all rested.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Alara.
Yes. You get some rest. Maybe a shower or two.
Sounds great.
From there, what you will also just say is, I will call for all of you, and we'll go talk with the guildmaster in the morning. from there, you can take a rest for the night.
Bomb.
You can do your daily preps if you have it. Otherwise, only thing that will happen is we'll probably end there today, and we'll pick up next week with hopefully the full gang.
Hopefully.
Sounds
knock on
good.
wood.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was our session 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The mystery deepened.
This thing just keeps unraveling. Every time I think I have the answer, it's wrong. There's something else going on.
How much further does this mystery go?
Top
It's
10
driving me
questions.
crazy, but like in a good way.
Top 10 questions science can't answer. But yeah. Well, regardless, I hope we all had fun.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yes.